and I am genuinely excited you're joining me today, because I think, well, this is going to be a fun one. We are looking at a surprisingly profound and also, honestly, pretty hilarious work called The Meaning of Life and Sausages by S.C. Sayles. There's a lot to chew on here, pun very much intended. So what's this all about? What's the core question the paper addresses? In a nutshell, Sayles is asking, what actually gives our lives meaning? Is it happiness, attention, being noticed, or is it something deeper tied to purpose and design? And hang on, why are sausages suddenly so important? Here's why this matters. If you've ever found yourself wondering why happiness feels so, I don't know, slippery, or why sometimes even when things are objectively good, you just don't feel right, then yeah, Sayles is right there with you. He's also suggesting something a bit countercultural, that chasing happiness or attention won't solve our existential itch. Instead, he invites us to think about, well, function, like, why are you here? What were you, metaphorically, made to do? Okay, let's get into the methods and arguments. The paper is, honestly, a comic, philosophical meditation. It literally starts with a guy, Charlie, trying to find breakfast while his wife is away. He's forbidden from using most things in the kitchen, but decides sausages in a toaster is a brilliant hack, and, spoiler alert, it really, really isn't. There's smoke, chaos, an existential encounter with the meaning of toasterdom, and basically a kitchen crime scene. But here's where Sayles takes it further. He zooms out to ask, what does the failed sausage experiment mean? The core insight is this. Happiness, as Sayles puts it, is a fleeting mistress. It's always dependent on circumstance. You're happy when stuff is happening the way you want. But as soon as that changes, poof, happiness is gone. So the author pivots from happiness to meaning. He argues that real fulfilment or joy comes not from circumstances or even from being noticed. It comes from this alignment with purpose. It's kind of Aristotle meets Viktor Frankl, but with burnt sausages. Here's a part I really like. Sayles talks about the special complex, this deep need to be noticed or feel significant. It shows up in everything from spoiled kids craving attention to adults cut off in traffic to, the celebrity obsession that fills our feeds. But, he says, chasing significance from others is just another dead end. Like, if your worth is only based on being seen, you're never going to feel settled. Sayles shifts to a kind of domestic parable. The toaster's demise becomes a symbol for, well, all of us. The idea is the toaster was made for one thing. But when Charlie tried to make it do something outside its function, it broke. That's not just a household disaster, it's a metaphor for modern life. Whenever we try to be something other than what we're really made for, chaos ensues. But, and this is crucial, the paper isn't saying you shouldn't try new things, or that humans can't redefine themselves. It's not that rigid. In fact, Sayles argues real freedom comes not from doing whatever you want, but from discovering and expressing your true nature. Like there's an almost relief or peace in embracing your vocation or purpose, rather than, say, chasing whatever is trendy or available. So, why should you care? Because honestly, so much of modern anxiety, the constant search for validation, the feeling of never quite arriving, could maybe be traced to this confusion of happiness and meaning. If you're always chasing happiness, you'll be running forever. But if you chase alignment with your own form, your own design, what makes you whole? Sayles' embrace of form or design might sound old-fashioned or, even controversial in some circles. Let's wrap up together. The Meaning of Life and Sausages is, on its surface, a comedy about culinary incompetence. Read a little deeper, and it's a gentle, funny but sharp challenge to think about where you're seeking meaning. And maybe it leaves us with, I don't know, a kind of comfort. If you mess up now and then, if you burn the toast, there's still room for grace and learning.